Hello, everyone. I am Jodie Harris, the Director of the CDFI Fund with the U.S. Department of the Treasury. I'd like to thank Lisa Mensa, the OFN team, and the OFN Board of Directors for the opportunity to address you as part of the 2020 OFN Virtual Conference. While I certainly miss joining all of you in person, I'm really pleased that OFN continues to have its annual conference and found a way to bring us all together to share best practices, to learn from one another, to check in on one another, and to just highlight the important and impactful work of the CDFI industry. The work of the CDFI Fund has never been of greater significance, greater relevance, or of greater need. Over the course of the 2020 fiscal year, we have worked with great diligence to ensure resources are being deployed to CDFIs, CDEs, and mission-focused community development organizations to invest and lend in distressed and underserved areas across the nation. This year, we awarded more than $548 million in monetary awards and loans. We committed to guarantee $100 million in bonds, and we allocated $3.5 billion in new markets tax credits. These resources are being deployed in communities struggling with the debilitating economic impacts of the ongoing COVID-19 pandemic. These are the same communities that have been working to undo and overcome generations of economic disinvestment and have been laboring to reverse decades of persistent poverty. Yet during these taxing times, CDFIs continue to display a remarkable ability to deliver results in communities across the nation. The CDFI Fund's most recent iteration of the annual recertification data indicates that the national network of over 1,100 CDFIs continues to grow. Total CDFI assets now equal more than $173 billion, and collectively, CDFIs have a total portfolio outstanding in excess of $141 billion. Of this, more than 65% of CDFIs' financial products are deployed in their target markets. Additionally, this year, CDFI program award recipients reported originating more than 1 million loans and investments in excess of $25.4 billion, financing more than 41,000 units of affordable housing, and funding more than 87,000 businesses, all in distressed and underserved communities lacking access to traditional lending and banking institutions. This is an increase of more than 18% compared to activity that was reported by recipients last year. If we were in person, this is the place where I would pause and you all would give yourselves a huge round of applause for work well done. The CDFI Fund is also working to maximize its impact, efficiency, and accessibility. Our key administrative program initiatives this past year included publication of a request for public comment on the revised CDFI certification application, annual certification and data collection report, and a new certification transaction level report. Comments were due to the CDFI Fund in early November. Thank you to all those who submitted. And we will use those to develop final versions of the certification application and data collection reports. However, we do not expect to deploy the new application until late 2021 at the earliest. We also embarked on the implementation of the new Economic Mobility Corps, which was established by Congress as part of our fiscal year 2020 appropriations. This is a joint initiative between the CDFI Fund and AmeriCorps to place national service members in certified CDFIs for the purpose of enhancing their financial counseling and empowerment activities. The CDFI Fund will be conducting a panel session on it later in the OFN Conference. However, the application is now available on the AmeriCorps website, and it is open till early January of 2021. We also published a request for information on the new small dollar loan program that was authorized by Dodd-Frank in 2020. This program received $5 million in our fiscal 2020 appropriations and is slated to open in early 21. It is intended to help unbanked and underbanked populations build credit, access affordable capital, and provide alternatives to high-cost small dollar loans. So stay tuned for more information on the small dollar loan program. We also embarked on the delivery of resources and support to CDFIs and other organizations through the Capacity Building Initiative. The CDFI Fund delivered a training curriculum focused on building the capacity of native CDFIs, and CDFIs interested in expanding their financial services and products to reach individuals with disabilities. The CDFI Fund will continue to build on analysis conducted in 2020 to provide enhanced offerings this year. Finally, I want to acknowledge that we know many CDFIs are asked to do much, much more in this new operating environment. This may include tapping into new federal, state, or local programs, expanding into new underserved markets, or offering new financial products or services. The Paycheck Protection Program is a prime example. Through CDFI participation of more than 300 institutions, CDFIs lent in excess of $7.5 billion, improving the reach of this program that has proved vital to the survival of American small businesses. Given this new economic environment, you're finding that there are unintended, unexpected, or unforeseen issues that probably impact the way you work. For those that are worried about the impact this will have on your compliance obligations and certification status with the CDFI Fund, I want to assure you that the CDFI Fund stands ready to work with you on requests for extensions or forbearance. If you are concerned or at risk, we very much want to hear from you. Please do not hesitate to reach out to our program, certification, and compliance monitoring teams. Lastly, as we move into 2021, the CDFI Fund team stands poised to continue its mission of expanding economic opportunity for underserved people and communities throughout the nation. While the community development needs of distressed and disadvantaged communities have persisted, in many cases, for generations, the spotlight on these needs has never shined brighter, and the chance to increase access, investment, and impact has never been more possible. So I thank you for the opportunity to share some words during the OFN Conference. I thank you for the work that you do, and I look forward to seeing all of you in 2021. Thank you.